Alright, hey y'all. I'm gonna just hurry up and talk. I'm not gonna look at this camera because I know I might be freezing here and there, and it's just gonna piss me off. Um, I'm here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 5, episode 5, I believe. And just want to come by and get my thoughts on a few scenes, and just go from there. I really didn't have time to write down, the things that I really wanted to speak about, so I'm kind of going off memory. So bear with me, y'all. Anyway, the first thing I want to talk about is just Kim and just being a hot ass mess. I'm sick of, it's like they give so much time to her. Like, they give so much camera time. And it's always the same stuff. Like, so what? She moving out this house. What's her name? The slave, Sweetie, is always, she always running her around. And they always trying to move stuff into the new house and complaining about new and old houses. And she's pregnant and look at a mess. And her wigs, and it's just so redundant, and I'm over it. Kim, no one told you to have this baby. No one told you to have another baby. No one told you to, move into this glamorous house, knowing that you probably can't keep up, or at least pay half the mortgage. I don't know. No one told you to go through this, okay? I don't know, some people saying your credit was messed up, or you was just renting a house, you never bought the house. All this mess. Regardless, no one cares. I know I don't. And I just wish, and then too, maybe this comes from me not having cable, for a while. But I thought you was leaving the Real House of Atlanta franchise. I thought you were going off into your own show and doing your own thing. And just leaving that alone and just starting new things. I don't know what happened, but somebody tell me what happened to Kim, leaving or not leaving the Real House of Atlanta to just stay there and just mope about her house, or lack of thereof. I don't know. Moving on, I ain't gonna waste too much time on that. I'm probably not going in order. Let's talk about, was it this episode? Well, let's just get to it. Let's talk about the whole Phaedra and Cynthia fiasco. First of all, Phaedra, your ass knew you said that. I knew you said that. We all know you said that. I don't know why you was acting so brand new. I think the previous episode, you were just sitting there and talking about, oh, it's a ladybug on my boob or whatever, or, what is that? Just bit me, just to get out of it. Girl, you should have just nipped that in the bud. Like, look, girl, yeah, I said that. I was drinking. I was, just got finished sleeping with my husband, taping a booty vid and, doing whatever, or having one of Candy's beads in my vagina. And I just was drunk, I was on some alcohol, and I was just butt dialing people, or I was just drunk dialing people at random, talking shit. Like, that should have just been your excuse, and you should have just left it at that. Like, I don't get all this, oh, well, I didn't say that. You said that. And if you didn't know you said that, it's just more reason why your ass should not be indulging and whatever you indulging with this butt. You just always talking about sex to me, and it's just not appealing. Which brings to Kenya Moore, when they all went to the go-kart thing with her whack ass looking fiance or boyfriend, whatever. I just think he looked like, I don't know what he looked like. I just don't like the way Kenya's man look. I just don't. And that hot tie fade, that nappy hot tie fade, or whatever's going on, I'm just not here. I'm not with that. And Kenya basically, apparently she ain't feeling him that much either, from what we're seeing, because all at the go-kart station, well, I don't even know what they call it. But all at the little go-kart place, she's all flirting and throwing herself at Apollo, which Apollo is good looking. You know, I always have said Apollo is the finest house husband on this show, or the finest husband out of the whole Housewives franchise that I've seen, in my opinion. But you know, I don't think I'll be putting all my moves on them in front of Phaedra, Kenya. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you need to be flirting with people's husbands either, because I'm not about that life. But clearly, it's a lot of women out here that are. But Phaedra, yes, you were disrespected to the T when Kenya did that. But see, Phaedra, you kind of disrespect your own husband and yourself in a way too. Always walking around talking about, you know, balls and having sex and sticking Candy's balls in your vagina and wearing thongs. Was that you on the preview that had the black thong and the fishnet or the net material bathing suit on the beach? Girl, bye. If that was you, you disrespecting your own marriage. Who wears a thong, a visible thong at that, as a wife? Like, girl, you need to have a seat. But like a few people have already been saying, we know this whole relationship or so-called marriage that you got with Apollo is just, ain't nobody stupid. He's a convict, you're a lawyer. That's all we got to say. And you look the fool, to be honest, Phaedra. I mean, you married a criminal or an ex-con or whatever. Come on now, he know what he doing. You just hard up for a man, and that's just all to it, you know. And I don't think y'all relationship and marriage is all as sweet and roses as y'all try to make it. But on a lighter note, Aiden is so cute, and I love Aiden, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving on, let's talk about. Do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, how can I forget this ratchetness? The whole Portia thing, you know, when she invited Cynthia and Nene over, you know, to try to get them to, do the Jose Feed the Hungry thing, you know, trying to get them to participate or loan their funds to that. Girl, Portia, I don't know whose idea was it for you to be put on this show, but they made a terrible mistake. Because anybody that thinks it's 265 days in a year does not need airtime or any type of attention whatsoever, let alone on television, because you're stupid. And I'm convinced you haven't set foot in a college. And if you did, you're a disgrace to your college, family, your grandfather, the civil rights leader, whomever. You are a disgrace to your own legacy. And I heard you say that about Kenya, how she disrespects you. Chick, you disrespecting your own legacy. You such an airhead, it's not even funny. Some people have spoken highly of you, and I'm still trying to see where that highness is coming from. Because all I can see is maybe your weave is nice, and maybe your parents or whoever taught you good poetry skills to land a man with some money in order to live like you do. That's all I can see. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you know, you such a joke to me. Okay, and you just such a joke, and I'm just over it. So getting back to that, so Cynthia and Nene, they're saying that they will help her out or whatever, and how Nene is a good judge of character, and how, you know, she likes her so far. And I'm like, that's a fatal mistake, you know, like, whatever. I probably won't work with her, but I'm sure, like somebody said about Nene or whomever, they got motives to do what they, to do, you know, they have motives behind the stuff that they do, okay? But personally, I don't think they care for Portia that much. Moving on, I'm gonna just hurry up and jump to the final scene, and one of the last scenes, I think, of this show. I might have, let me go to this, because I gotta say this. I kind of already said it in a way. That whole Candy incident with Candy and Phaedra in the store, gift shopping for whatever, and trying to figure out if they gonna invite Kim and everybody to this trip. First of all, I don't even know why y'all still inviting Kim anywhere. Y'all know she gonna decline. Let me tell you, I had a friend that was like that. Every time we invited her to do something, it was always a no this, no that, no, 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 no. And it's not that I hate the girl. I'm very cordial with her and everything. And when we see each other, we still speak. But I make sure not to invite her nowhere else. And it's nothing really personal. It's just that, no, I just know you can never make it. So why waste my time in inviting you in order to later get disappointed when you not show? I just want to invite you. So all y'all, Candy and everybody still inviting Kim, I just don't even know why y'all entertain her anymore. That's number one. Number two, of course y'all have no etiquette or southern etiquette or whatever they call, because it's like a rumor or a false accusation going around that a lot of southern women are just so well-mannered and all this bullshit. And this show clearly proves otherwise, because all the while in public, they are just talking about balls and having sex and kiki sex and what you should insert in your vagina in public in the store. And the cashiers look like, what? So I thought it was very inappropriate. And I'm like, y'all could have saved that for another time. Because So, Candy and Phaedra is a time and a place, for real. Like, y'all, it's just too much. So let's move on to the final scene. Y'all had that long and I'm hurried. So Candy kind of invites, or whomever kind of invites everybody to lunch. We all know Cynthia don't like Kenya, and Kenya don't like Cynthia. Big deal. They'll get over it, because I'm already over it. Then you have Candy invited. Phaedra's automatically coming. Cynthia was there. Cynthia and Phaedra finally squashed their beef, by the way, about the voicemail. And I wanted Cynthia to play it for us so bad. Oh, Cynthia should have played the voicemail on that ass, so she'll be looking real stupid. But other than that, so they squashed their beef. I just kind of hopped all over the place with that. But anyway, getting back to the scene when they all just sitting at the table for lunch or dinner or whatever. And of course, Kim strolls in late with her pregnant self. And of course there's always excuses, as we know, with Kim. And y'all just pay her too much attention to me. Like, let her go. If she don't want to be bothered, let her go. Like, I don't get why people just still, entertain her. Like, leave her alone. All she care about is her house, her sweetie, and running her crazy, making sure she stays her slave, and her house, or lack of house. And Corey, that's it. Like, I wouldn't even be worried about her. But anyway, so they all upset how she always canceling, she never can make it, she always lying. They called her in a lie about not wanting to go to this vacation, because apparently she already got a trip lined up with Corey. Just lies and just BS, and basically she just don't want to go with y'all. So Nene finally reads her and says, like, don't lie on me, you can never go anywhere, it's annoying. And so of course they cut it off. The show ends right in the middle of that. So I guess it will be a continuation of that scene next week. But Kim and Cynthia, y'all already know. I just think y'all was just kind of setting yourselves up. And Kenya, I am glad for Kenya going on this trip, or just being on the show, because to me, Kenya brings more life to this show to me. I mean, I don't agree with some of the things she's done either, but I'd rather see Kenya than some of these old ass housewife chicks on the show, because a lot of them just boring. And I still think Nene need to let Greg go, because Greg is dead weight and he's just an embarrassment. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for that episode. If I left anything out, let me know, guys, because I'm kind of all over the place today. But yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is the Real Housewives review.